Tariffs, jobs, the economy. Is the future really that bleak and uncertain? Here's what you had to say.
Because of all of these different of the trade tariffs and the ongoing geopolitical situation around the world, it's definitely making employers more uncertain about hiring in Singapore. So it creates a lot of this uncertainty within myself, especially for my future.
I think this uncertainty definitely make it much difficult for businesses to plan long term ahead. Everything has got to be agile, so we can't really plan far and hope that everything works out as planned.
So being part of the workforce, with the changes that's happening in technology, artificial intelligence, sustainability, it's a lot for Singaporeans and even for the global economy to take.
I think that some of the challenges that I might face when looking for a job are, for instance, how AI is reshaping a lot of these different industries.
I think it's also wise to consider how can you better use digitization like AI and automation to lower the cost of doing business, to improve productivity.
With AI, we have a lot of agency. With AI, we can truly make Singapore an even more formidable economic powerhouse.
Since June, the task force has been listening to and engaging Singaporeans on their concerns about the economy. These conversations have given rise to new measures helping our students, workers and businesses.
You're going to see AI really transforming a lot of things. Don't worry about making mistakes, because each time you make a mistake, you learn and you get better. And that has to be the spirit of innovation, of confronting your fears and overcoming them.
I think it's important to take initiative of your career health. Upgrading and upskilling is not just about learning about automation or digitization. We can actually learn from each other, such as from our more senior peers. So I think coaching is something that we can look into as well.
To better prepare myself and to improve my chances of getting a job, I've been carrying out a lot of internships to gain a lot of real-life experience.
Find ways to be resilient, find ways to adapt. We all have to remember that there is always a crisis in the future. And the more important is how do you respond to a crisis? How do you adapt to a crisis?
One opportunity I see we can tap on is that Singapore is really operating as one Singapore Inc. Right? It's not just about companies helping themselves, but we can come together to co-create solutions.
We will find ways and means to help as many people as possible acquire skills that are relevant for the digital age, for the AI age, to give them options.
We must always have that optimism. Change is not a constant. Change is accelerating. The pace of changes from where we started to where we are today, there's a lot more that we can achieve.
What can the government do to help you move forward and to gain the advantage over our competitors in this fast-changing world? We will have to help our companies, our workers, manage this transition so that in this process, we will have less pain and more gain.
The work's not done for the task force, but in the meantime, follow go.gov.sg for more updates on SERT.